Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome to the Demoscene report of December 3rd, 2025, where we cover all of the latest news and releases from the active Demoscene community, including the promised better look at Syntax's Wild competition releases, some highlights from Silly Venture Winter Edition, all the releases from Transmission 64 and Experience as well, and whatever little is made available so far from Compusphere. We'll also take a look at that. We also have a whole bunch of new videos, announcements, and out of competition releases, so stay tuned to catch them all as well. As always, everything mentioned will also be linked on the description below and at the Zemozu forum thread. So for now, just grab yourself a drink, sit back, relax. Let's talk some Demoscene. Starting off with a quick revisit to Syntax's Wild competition. I got access to some zero-day VODs of the competition. Greetings to Abby, Doc, and Banana Boy for providing those. And it was indeed a very interesting competition, as I was expecting from Syntax. Last place went to this unfinished Commodore 64 entry. A weird concept of an unfinished Commodore 64 game that kind of deletes itself as it gets loading, as you interact with it more. Then live performance by Yef, which was not captured on camera, and an animation video by the Tremendous Trio with what seems to be some ray marching scenes here. Avril Cadabra did a visualizer demo running on an M8 track. You have a limited scroll text moving around there and some VU meters popping up, so nice visualization inside a tracker here. Ice Jam did a whole Demoscene themed world for VR in Meta, including a few traditional effects of the Amiga Boing Ball, the tunnel effect, and a few other little interesting things. Tommy T. Tom showcased his Skipper search engine tool that searches for metadata of his audio collection and plays 2-second snippets of different songs. Very cacophonic indeed. Disaster Area had a release for the Lipster Explorer handheld console. It's a Linux-based device, clocked at around 400 megahertz, and they played a few DOS era effects there. Very solid little demo there for a new platform for Demoscene. Max Damage previewed their VJing tool for the Game Boy, where you have different animations available on button triggers and multiple memory banks, so you can use it for a full live set of Game Boy visuals on its own. And it's already available on itch.io, the beta version. Grisalith did a whole laser projector system controlled by a Game Boy. Yes, of course you can make your Game Boy shoot lasers. That's the whole point of having a Game Boy. Violet Shillett previewed her video synthesizer live coding tool. You can make all sorts of different shapes and patterns with it using some live code things here. Givlot showed us some pictures of a vintage FairLight video synthesizer equipment, explaining how to operate it and what you can do with it, and then showing what you can do when you hook up some feedback loops into it, doing some crazy visuals there. And the winner entry was Calamity with a charging point, a demo made using entirely Microsoft PowerPoint, as I already mentioned on the previous week. Very solid little PowerPoint demo there. Then we had the Silly Venture taking place in Poland, the biggest Atari multi-party in existence. No official uploads yet, but I'll mention a few of the release highlights already because I don't want to be waiting months for them. Starting with Dentifrice that won the Atari 2600 demo competition with some high-resolution sprite scenes on Wegro Sabum demo here. Then we have Tavium Vitae by Dune winning the Atari Falcon demo competition with some good graphics and heavy use of 3D scenes here as well. Also got a lot of good feedback from the people. Marquee Design won the Atari ST 128-byte intro competition with Gorsky. Some pre-calculated particle animations looking good here in 128 bytes. A little old school flavored 4KB intro by Retro HQ winning the ST 4KB intro competition here as well at a Silly Venture. The graphics competition also seemed pretty good this year. Again, still waiting on official releases, can only show you a few. This piece by Nitric looked pretty darn cool. Then we have Adam as well getting third place. Second place to Misha of Nakolor and Tatanka. And the winner was ready for the Bite Fight by Vasil of Joker, Nakolor and TRSI. Close competition on the Atari XL demo category as well between Oof Heads with this demo called Oo here and Slight with the winner Rezoged by Slight. Very cool, both of them. Very good demos for the Atari XL, so play them on real hardware if you have one. and some good pixel art by Repack of Agenda here on the Atari XL graphics competition. These are the highlights for Silly Venture Winter Edition 2025. If the organizers upload the rest of the releases, I might have a better overview of things and come back to it later on. Moving on to out of competition releases, there were a couple last week. First, RGB by Arctic Robots, a little WebGL demo by a Norwegian crew that was planned for Black Valley earlier in the year, but not finished in time, and now was released outside of the competitions. And B Codes 4 by Sensenstahl, releasing a pack of unreleased variants from his 256-byte intro experiments in MS-DOS in the recent years. Speaking of size coding, the wiki website got a couple of significant updates, especially if you're targeting the 68K processors family. Both the Sharp X68000 and Sinclair QL pages got an update here, so yeah, check those out as well. Just in time for you to do a tiny intro for the Inertia's showcase this coming week then, so keep that in mind. And if you like size coding for vintage computers, Logiker just announced the image for the Christmas challenge of this year. It was quite competitive on the past couple of years, so a lot of people will be submitting entries there. You can submit your entries until the 24th of December. Then there were a few new Demoscene related videos that came out as well. DJ Damon did a couple of episodes of Flashback, tracks from the past. Bacchus did an interview with Christian Wenck on his book Trigger Happy, a visual celebration of video game controllers. Koala wrote a blog article on his adventures joining a Commodore 64 group and making graphics for the Commodore 64, targeting the Transmission 64 online party in particular that just took place this past weekend. And that's what we'll take a look at next. Transmission 64 is a Commodore 64 demo party. It started during the pandemic years. It's now on its 6th edition. Has a whole bunch of standard and exclusive competition categories as well. They also had a couple of interviews and live sets, so check out their YouTube channel for the full experience there. So yeah, let's take a quick look at the releases, starting off with the 4 kilobyte intro competition. Only 3 entries. The winner was this one, Genesis Project, with our Shadow DYCP intro. The basic one-liner competition had a bit more participation. You had to make a demo under a single line of Commodore 64 Basic, not a very common competition. The top 3 entries went to Padua Stamp by LHS of Padua, Logiker of VCCC with this downhill racer, and the Firemonger with some raster color effects, I think. Another exclusive Transmission 64 competition is the Screen Fader category. This year was a close call between 2 entries, Gordian here with Fallen Angles and Squeeze Me by Serato of Finnish Gold. The Petsky competition had some good entries again this year as well. Drolta by The Rook here. Then we have a logo, an Ewok or Space Dog or something from Dries here. Then a Neurofighter Typhoon, a Brutalist image by Agent E here. An Elvis tribute by Logiker, a detailed Cybertech Eye image here by the Almighty God. Second place went to Premac with Mr. Tuken, and the winner was Warrior 1 with Old Young. Petsky portrait of Neil Young, I believe so. Then the music competition was won by Shogun of Elysium and Multi-Style Labs, and then we had a very competitive graphics competition. A lot of cool entries here as well. I'm gonna skip through a few of them and talk about place number 9, Old Man by Astaroth. Then we have Dreamscape by Alias Medron. 10 Seconds to Transmission by Leon, the make of a scene from Second Reality demo by Future Crew, which is pretty famous. Then 1-bit entry by Premac called Dr. Doctor. 5th place went to Hair Dog. Then Tomac with a cool cow enjoying her summer vacation here. Peekaboo by Mikael, stunning entry here as well. Love the attention to detail on this one. The skull, the snake, top shading on those pedals as well. Really good entry. Second place went to Disintegration by Sulevi. Another awesome entry as well. A great aesthetic with the color lines background. Really cool. And the winner was The Sarge with Gimme Groove with this image of a cat DJ party. A lot of attention to detail on this one as well. Very good graphics competition overall at Transmission 64 this year. And then we go on to the main event, the demo competition at Transmission 64. Last place went to a little joke demo by Gorp of F4CG. Then we had Blazon doing this funny little joke demo called a Snail House Party. Mayday also released a demo called No Space to Hide, and we can't have a Transmission 64 demo without a release from Manamana. Everyone knows that, so they released a Chech Wizard this year. VCCC released the Ski Jumper from the Ashes, telling a thrilling story of a ski jumper unleashing their true potential. Then Pixel Punks with a cute little animation demo as well, and Xai released Pulse with some dots and video animations demo. Fifth place went to Peter Clark's tribute, who recently passed away. If you don't know, he did a lot of iconic Commodore 64 video game music, and a few people got together to make a tribute demo for it, slash music disc of some sort. Fourth place to Bonsai and Camelot with a 50-year anniversary present for Drax. Third place to Xenon with Halloween 5, a little Halloween themed demo here. Second place went to FairLight with a new solid demo by Trident and a whole bunch of graphic artists collaborating here. Some solid scenes, typical FairLight quality. The demo tries to keep a theme cohesion of sorts around the moths and stuff like that. Not sure I got a storyline out of it, but solid work nonetheless. Very good demo. Congratulations FairLight on getting second place. And the clear winner was this one, We Ate the Anomaly by Extend and Genesis Project collaborating here. Pretty solid demo with a tight theme around computer technology in the art, and a lot of interesting scenes in here. Really enjoyed this one. Very well done. Very good highlight of Transmission 64 this year. On the same day, Experience was taking place, a one-day event with a demo show and a single demo competition in Budapest, Hungary. They had 11 entries this year. Last place went to Musk with a 4KB executable graphics entry, Radiosity 2. 10th place went to Jane Goodall tribute demo by Desire for the Commodore 16 plus 4. Then another entry on the epic storyline of Demo Joe, this time Demo Joe the Computer Maker. Funny storyline with some basic sound effects and a very clean black and white aesthetic as well. A lot of content for a 4KB intro actually. I actually liked it, was pretty good. Weird that it got placed so low in the competition. Then TGD with a weird Windows demo of a fork forking some food. I didn't get it. Transistor Core with what seemed to be mostly video animations but running on DOS. Then my favorite Hungarian ZX Spectrum scener, Kashi75 with a tribute demo to a teletext running here on a ZX Spectrum. Pasi and Tio did a quick demo called Sugi with lots of balls touching, some cubes, some reflections, some trance music, and a video feed glitch filter effect on top of it all. Nice solid little demo there. Fourth place to a 256-byte intro by Tomcat of Abaddon, drawing a ladder and a cube into 256 bytes. Third place went to Deranged Lines with a couple of skate tricks in 8 kilobytes. Very nice idea. I was not sold on the music, but very cool concept overall of having the whole skateboard and showing the animation of the trick being done. So yeah, very good idea. Nice little execution there. In second place we had X Marks the 8 kilobyte Rain March intro with some cubes and tunnel effects and halls made of Rain March things. Yeah. Ending with a human model. Not entirely sold on the colors or the rendering or the direction, but pretty good amount of content for an 8 kilobyte intro. So thumbs up for that and congratulations on getting second place here. And the winner was a Netro, a recurring present at Experience for the last 4 years. Here with a concept demo on the fetus development and childbirth. Tight theme and execution on this one. I particularly like the parallel comparison of the potential of new life with the infinite galaxy sort of paradox. Congratulations Netro on winning Experience 2025 combined demo competition. There was another Demoscene event also happening that weekend as well. We had Compusphere taking place in Gothenburg, Sweden, again after a 7-year hiatus. Official releases are not yet available on scene.org, but I can mention a few of the highlights already from a few people who were self-releasing. Jazz of How Job won the 4-channel track music competition. Chiptune music competition was won by Response of Dark Light. The combined demo competition had shared winners, 2 very nice demos abusing some ASCII and ANSI art. Here, The Line by Uprough with a long side-scroller demo, some amazing music by Go280 and some amazing graphics as well. And Smos Cosmos by Razor 1911, the Swedish and French divisions with some very nice twists on some old school ideas, some solid text art aesthetics on this one. Very top demo, very good surprise here as well. So well done, Razor 1911 here. The low resolution graphics had some nice entries as well by Freeze, Coral, and Acryl here in particular, doing a kick-ass Amiga pixel art entry. The New School music competition was won by Go280, The Legend, and then we had the Wild Other Platforms demo competition. Don't ask me why these demos were not in combined demo category. There must be some legacy rule involved of some sort. Fuck me if I know the logic behind it. Anyways, we had a music disc for the Atari Falcon released by Dead Hackers Society here. Apparently was not shown, but released, so check it out if you have a Falcon. Then we had another Uprough Amiga demo released here as well, called Hypocrisy, which I have not seen yet, so I can't really speak more about it. Rebels had a Mega Drive demo as well, which I also have not seen yet. And then Five Finger Punch with a ZX Spectrum demo called Pain Gain Again. Pretty solid little demo for the ZX Spectrum by this Swedish group. And the clear winner was Nuova by Consumer.de, composed of elite How Job members, Jazz, Acryl, and Hellfire, here doing a demo for the Pico 8. Pretty solid music here, very good scenes. Congratulations on this one is all I can say. I really enjoyed it. Very solid Pico 8 demo here. And right after the party took place, Uprough released a music pack with all of their music releases that came out at Compusphere. So if you want to check out all of their music, you can download this ACS25 .zip file, and you have all the tracks there. What else? A few last mentions before we wrap things up. A couple of Demoscene related advent calendars are happening. This one is a coding challenge calendar by Magnus Thor, inspired by M-Range's advent calendar of shader coding from last year. So check it out if you like coding challenges. And Mystigris is releasing an ANSI art advent calendar as well. The first artwork released was by The Green Herring, so keep your eyes out on it as well for upcoming day reveals. And last but not least, Gasband released the first working version of Chromatic, a TIC80 tracker running on the browser. If you hate TIC80's native tracker, here is your chance for an alternative running on a browser. Other upcoming events, we have an Amiga meetup coming up in Sweden, Demo Nights in Switzerland, and please don't forget to come to Inertia Demo Party 2025. Right here up the street in Almada. Please show up or submit those remote entries. Would very much appreciate your support. If you don't, well, you pretty much suck, but you can still submit things for sessions in Japan 1 week later. Retrograd online if you're doing some old school Russian machine entries, and some stuff for Dream 210 at the end of the month as well. There's also a last party taking place in Poland and rsync in Belgium on the first weeks of 2026, so plenty of Demoscene events to keep you creatively engaged with your computer throughout the holiday season. And yeah, that's it for me. Hope you found something useful in this video. If you did, as always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the link with a friend that might enjoy this sort of thing, and possibly maybe also donate me something through my Patreon, patreon.com/psenough, or my Amazon wishlist also has a few things that I would love to get for Christmas this year. So yeah, hope you have a great day. Remember to watch good demos, and see you at Inertia in a couple of days. Bye bye. Take care.